WrestleMania 41 is almost upon us, and while the card is stacked with championship bouts, returns, and massive showdowns, there's one match that's flying under the radar but threatening to steal the spotlight altogether. Jade Cargill vs. Naomi. On paper, it's a battle of athleticism, charisma, and pure intensity, but under the surface, it's something even more potent, a personal war that's been brewing for months, and it's about to explode on the biggest stage of them all. And just when fans thought they understood what was at stake, Jade dropped a bombshell that could change everything. It all started back in late 2024, in an incident that stunned the WWE Universe. Jade Cargill, one of WWE's brightest prospects and most talked about acquisitions, was mysteriously attacked and taken out of action. For weeks, speculation ran wild. Was it a rival? A jealous star? Someone from her past? No one knew, and WWE played it smart, letting the mystery simmer. But when Jade made her return at the Women's Elimination Chamber event in March 2025, the pieces started to fall into place. During a brutal confrontation at ringside, Naomi revealed her hand. She was the one who attacked Jade, blindsiding fans and reshaping what seemed like a straightforward return into something far more personal. That revelation wasn't just another twist in a wrestling storyline, it was betrayal layered with ambition. Naomi didn't just want to make a name for herself, she wanted to do it by targeting someone WWE had been grooming for greatness. She picked her spot, made her move, and then stood back as Jade fought her way back from injury, only to be met with more venom. And now, at WrestleMania 41, these two forces are set to collide in a match that's already making history even before the first punch is thrown. For the first time since WrestleMania 22 in 2006, two women will face each other in a non-title singles match at the Showcase of the Immortals. Back then, it was a different era. Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle, wrapped up in a Playboy pillow fight, hardly reflective of the kind of serious, storytelling-driven matches WWE's women's division delivers today. This time, it's different. Jade and Naomi are bringing real stakes, real emotion, and real consequences to the ring. No titles, no gimmicks, just a fight. And that fight means very different things for each woman. For Jade, it's about proving that she's more than just a heavily promoted prospect. She spent her first year in WWE surrounded by buzz, protection, and, let's be honest, some skepticism. Was she ready for the spotlight? Could she hang with the best when the lights were brightest and the safety nets were gone? WrestleMania 41 is where those questions get answered. One way or another, Jade has no choice but to rise to the occasion. She can't lean on hype or presence anymore, she has to deliver between the ropes. The fans are watching, the locker room is watching, and perhaps most importantly, the decision-makers in WWE are watching. For Naomi, the stakes are even more personal. She's been grinding for years, often overshadowed, often underrated. Despite moments of brilliance, Naomi has never been fully given the kind of layered, deeply personal storyline that can redefine a career. Until now, this feud with Jade isn't just a grudge match, it's a career pivot point. It's the chance to prove that Naomi isn't just a spectacular athlete or a flashy performer. She's a storyteller, a character, a top-tier star who can carry a major program on the biggest stage. And if she nails it, everything changes. The way fans see her, the way management sees her, it all shifts. Recently, Jade spoke about her return in an interview on WWE programming, and her words gave fans a glimpse into her mindset. She admitted to feeling nervous before coming back, not because she doubted herself, but because she didn't know how the fans would react. Would they still support her? Would they even remember her? But Jade made it clear that her focus wasn't on cheers or boos. It was on revenge. She wanted to expose the person who wronged her, to make them pay, and now she has that chance. Jade also revealed something else, something that could add a dangerous new wrinkle to this already volatile match. She hinted that she would love for a stipulation to be added. She even joked that she had a steel chair in her car, ready and waiting. It was half a laugh, half a threat, but it sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. Could WWE actually turn this into a hardcore match at the last minute? As juicy as the idea sounds, there are reasons to believe it won't happen. WWE already has a brutal Sin City street fight booked between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. Adding another hardcore-style bout, especially involving two rising stars, could oversaturate the card. Plus, keeping Jade and Naomi's match as a straight-up singles contest serves another purpose. It keeps the story pure. It's about emotion, betrayal, pride. It doesn't need tables, ladders, and chairs, not yet, anyway. And from a business perspective, it's a smart move. If Naomi gets the clean win, no weapons, no controversy, it builds her credibility in a way nothing else could. Then, If WWE wants to extend the feud, and they should, they have a natural reason to add the chaos later. Naomi wins fair and square. Jade snaps, demands revenge, and then the weapons come out. Maybe at Backlash, maybe at Money in the Bank. Wherever it happens, it will mean more because the first battle was fought on pure terms. Of course, this raises the question, who should win? Conventional booking would suggest Jade, the newer, heavily promoted star, should go over, but there's a growing feeling backstage and among fans that Naomi deserves this moment. She's done the work, she's evolved, she's carried herself like a true main eventer, and rewarding her here doesn't hurt Jade. In fact, it gives Jade something she desperately needs: adversity. A loss could fuel her character in ways a win never could. It could add depth, anger, and a hunger that takes her from future star to must-see performer. There's also the matter of Jade's second year in WWE. Her first year was about learning the ropes, adjusting to the WWE style, and finding her footing. Year 2 is about proving she can lead. Can she carry a feud? Can she tell a compelling story without needing the crutch of dominance? Losing to Naomi at WrestleMania could be the best thing that ever happened to her career if WWE handles it right. And make no mistake, this feud has the potential to be something special. Real emotion is rare in wrestling these days. Manufactured drama is easy to spot, but when two competitors tap into something genuine, real betrayal, real hunger, real stakes, it's magic. Jade and Naomi have that. You can see it in their eyes when they face off. You can hear it in their promos. You can feel it in the air when they're in the ring together. It's not just performance, it's personal. That's why fans are so invested. That's why this match, tucked away in the middle of a loaded WrestleMania card, could end up being the one everyone talks about, because it's real, because it matters, and because the story isn't going to end at WrestleMania. No matter who wins, there's more to tell. If Naomi wins, Jade will be humiliated, furious, and out for blood. If Jade wins, Naomi's redemption arc becomes even more urgent. Either way, they can stretch this story for months, weaving it through rematches, stipulation matches, maybe even a climactic showdown inside a steel cage. The foundation is there, all they have to do is build on it. In the end, whether it's Naomi's night or Jade's, fans are the real winners, because stories like this, stories built on emotion, betrayal, and personal stakes, are what make wrestling great. Titles are important, championships matter, but sometimes, it's the fights born out of personal grudges that leave the deepest scars and the most unforgettable memories. WrestleMania 41 is shaping up to be an unforgettable night, but keep your eyes on Jade Cargill versus Naomi. It might not be the main event on paper, it might not even be the most hyped match on the card, but it's the one that could steal the show. It's the one that could launch two careers into entirely new stratospheres, and it's the one that fans will be talking about long after the final bell rings. Get ready, because when that bell sounds, it's not just another match, it's personal, it's war, and neither Jade nor Naomi is walking out the same way they walked in.